Namaskar. I'm Kumar Rakesh, and you're watching Global Governance News TV. Today, many development, many front on the national and international news, but today we'll talk about the national news. And the massive fire broke out in Munka, Delhi, and 27 dead, 29 just stressless, and all are just searching for them. And this latest development last night, the fire, as you know, the fire broke out and claiming the lives of at least 27 people, officials said. And frantic relatives are still searching for their loved ones, as police said. 29 people were unaccounted for. More than 150 people were working in that building near Mudga. That building was unauthorized. There is no NOC for the fire details. So, North Delhi Municipal Corporation sought a detailed report from the Narela zone authorities, including the type of area and tentative year of construction of the building in Mudga where the massive fire broke out. NDMC Commissioner Sanjay Goyal has asked the local civic authorities to treat the issue with top priority. The details have to be submitted within 48 hours, the communication said, adding that is learned that fire broke out reportedly due to the short circuit. According to eyewitness, said this is automatically that was a generator. So as the light off, that automatically the spark was there. Due to short circuit, the fire broke out, and anyhow, most of the person came out, but some just was in, and the fire just blown like anything. NDMC has asked them to furnish details about the type of area, whether it was the category of residential, agricultural, or Laldora, whether building is located. It is thought that the tentative year of construction of the building and its height, and whether the structure was old or new, or if any construction was ongoing, says the communication. It has asked if the building plan was sanctioned or not, and if not, the reasons thereof. Also, purpose of which the building was used, and whether it was permissible or not, whether any NOC from the fire department was obtained from occupant. But my comment is that now why NDMC looking for all the papers? Why not they prayer checked, inquired, and find out the paper when the building is started? More than 150 people were working there on 3 floors. There is a go down of the CCTV cameras. So I think this is I was, but whatever they are doing, I think hope for the best for the next. No any incidents would be take place. This kind of left the part of the municipal official NDMC and recommend action for it. And the Mudka building has a single entry and exit point. There is not proper planning, not proper NOC by the fire department. And according to my information, most of the building in outer Delhi where factory is running without any proper paper, proper NOC, with the connivance of the local officials, police officials, and there is a huge corruption in that area. And but whatever lives has gone, who can save? 29 is really stressless. The four-story building got in massive fire, and Delhi Chief Minister before on last night, Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced 2 lakhs each for keen for deceased Mudka fire tragedy, and 50,000 for the all who has just injured. And after that, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal also announced compensation of 10 lakhs each for families who died in the fire in Mudga Friday. And those who have sustained injury will be given 50,000 as compensation. Kejriwal also ordered a ministerial probe into incident, and that is firstly they has to do. And the police also identified 7 out of 27 bodies found, and identification process or other is on. The police have decided to conduct a DNA identification test in case they are not able to ascertain the identity of some of the victims. Which charred body was recovered. They have prepared a list of 29 missing persons, including 24 women who went missing after the incident. So if you see the actually video, we can't tolerate the video, how the video was there. So some video I'll just show. And Delhi also arrested the owners of the Coffee Impacts Private Limited, manufacturer CCTV cameras, since the office of the Coffee Impacts where the fire broke out. And we have detained company owners Harish Goyal and Barun Goyal, according to DCP Samir Sharma. So just you see how the video was there. Other people also just to save the, not by the eyewitness, not like this uh, making the video, whatever some try, some had tried also. So that is also important. So really, we can't tolerate to see the how just to see the fire. This is I think the first stage, but wow, the firefighting and NDRF work for Home Minister also ordered for that late night. So this was the scene. Apart from this scene scenario, the new political development at the front of Tripura and the BJP. So Mr. Biplab Deb long pending demands to remove the chief minister today. Uh, Central leadership of BJP has done it after a long time, and Manik Shah, earlier the BJP, I think president, he made the CM. I think he was earlier a Rajya Sabha member also, and according to tweet of Mr. Bhupendra Yadav, called on the Tripura governor Sri Satdev Arya with newly elected CM Dr. Manik Sahaji and other senior party leaders. In after Saha was elected BJP national party leader in Tripura to present letter of support. And in this picture, you can see the how just he Mr. Uh, Biplab Dev congratulating Dr. Manik Saha and Bhupendra Yadav also seen. And another picture of this governor you can see in this picture Pratibha Bhaumik, the Honorable Minister of State, Central Government, Social Justice Empowerment, the MP from Tripura. She is also seen. Vinod Tavre, General Secretary of BJP, Bhupendra Yadav, both were the observer for that. Vinod Sunkar, the state in charge, Manik Saha and Biplab Dev, and how the resigned, and after that how just elected. But in that whole cases, I think according to my information, so one of the MLA protested, Mr. Rampal, and was just trying to. That was not good scene. He was just advocate for the Sudev Burma. He was just deputy chief minister. Who was from the Tripura, uh, uh, the great big family. But I think whatever uh, inducted the breast to cheers. I'll die. I'll not such a party. He did not explain, but others said their departures have come back, come a shock to him. I think there's a whilst of I think Biplab Dev, and whatever Biplab Dev was selected for the 2018, and before 2 years back he was become the president BJP, but he has just destroyed the party cadres, just all uh, works, whatever the so many charges of corruption on him, and all the failures at the organization level, government level, workers level, all just crippled. And I all told you on this platform 6 months, 5 months back, he'll not continue. Today, whatever I declared, that is this true became true, and he had to go. He had gone now, Mr. Biplab Dev. He was nothing but party, Narendra Modi, Amit Shah given the lot. He was not capable to hold that. He was not such person. He was he had a good opportunity to run the state after 25 years rule of the leftist, and this is a good decision of BJP central leadership, JP Nadda, Amit Shah ji, Honorable Prime Minister. So he had to resign. He had resigned now. Otherwise, in 2023 election is there. Election, so party can't. There no hope to come back the BJP. But now there is some hope BJP come back. But Dr. Manik Saha is also the, uh, I think, spineless person, as according to many party leaders in Tripura. But how he'll hold the party, people will see. And BJP central leadership have sent the Union Minister Bhupendra Yadav and Party General Secretary Vinod Tavre as observer to election of the new leader of this party. Earlier, they submitted resignation to Governor SN Arya at the Rajbhavan Agartala, and they was earlier in Delhi. Thursday and Friday made party National President JP Nadda and Indian Home Minister Amit Shah. And he also make a drama before the two observers, according to my sources. He was not ready to resign, and sources said central leaders was so unhappy with the style of functioning and concluded the party would not go to the assembly election under him. So You can understand how it happened now, and don't have only one full year left to face the election and almost the deadline to make changes the government. There are different charges the party has stepped in. The party sources said in the party people are under the impression of they've enjoyed the confidence of top leadership, especially Narendra Bhai Modi, Prime Minister, but that helped them overcome several crises in the state party. But now, enough is enough now. So we say in Hindi, our Prime Minister, there Nirmohi, there is only he worked selflessly uh, for the party, for the nation, as we know the nature of our Prime Minister Narendra Bhai Modi. But repeated warnings and caution from the BJP leadership forced them to maintain a low profile. In this meeting, there was totally clearly only good progress card could make a party with the hustings with confidence. Party leaders pointed to the BJP experiences in Uttarakhand, where the chief minister was changed a few months before assembly election earlier this year. Clean image and Modi popularity ensured the party returned to power. In Tripura also, the BJP can highlight central schemes, Modi popularity in the selection, a leader said. So there is many, I think, all is not well still. Party central leadership has to correct many things for Tripura, and what is the role, how actually he is a basically problem creator, Mr. Biplab Dev. He is a very negative people, according to people in Tripura and government and party and functionaries, and due to his um, bad conduct and the misbehavior, so one of the leader, Mr. Sudip Rai Burman, had left the party. Earlier, he was inducted in the party with all supporters. He was in Congress and back to Congress, and he had the support of he was health minister, but which is a negativity of Mr. Biplab Dev. Sudip Rai Burman could not sustain himself as a minister, and that he had to resign, and so that all negative politics played by Biplab Dev, as we know, and many fronts, and he already, I think, taken the left parties person in the government and the party functionaries whenever just how he just trying to make the uh, clues and the logic. So you are trying to make the uh, force to the friends. So that is the unacceptable logic. But whatever time is always great. Time never just excuse anybody. And how it happened with Mr. Dev. Now we salute the wise and nice decision of the central leadership of BJP with the Prime Minister Narendra Bhai Modi, JP Nadda, Amit Shah, and all leaders who did the good for the Tripura. Now Tripura can back to the BJP in the coming February 2023 elections, as we hope it, according to all internal leaders of the party. So this is today news, and now a time of break. After break, we'll come back to you. We'll go to break now. The Gyan Bapi Mandir Masjid controversy. How Mr. Owaisi is just arguing and blasting on the governance on Supreme Court decision as an elected member of parliament from Hyderabad. How just he tried to disobey the decision of Supreme Court on the Babri Mosque. That is structure, not a mosque. And it took long, more than about 497 years for the verdict of the Supreme Court. Now, after that, he had made the statement, really nonsense statement. He said that Muslim have already lost the Babri Masjid. What nonsense is talking? We will not lose another mosque. He said the court decision Babri Masjid had come, and now the issue of Gyan Bapi started. I am telling government we have lost the Babri Masjid, will not lose another mosque in at all. He said all that is in gathering in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. So district court has the ordered completion of survey, and 2 rounds of survey already done. Report by May 17. Order came in a petition seeking permission to perform puja in Sringar Gauri temple inside the mosque complex. The Hindu says the mosque was built on temple land and they should be given permission to perform puja. A survey today is conducted for 4 hours and resume again on Sunday. And Sunday means 15th of May. Obviously has been opposing the moving, saying the state should tell the court that a law passed in 99 was bars the government from changing the character of any place of worship. As least he also questioned the silence of opposition parties, including Congress and Samajwadi Party, on a video survey of Gyan Bapi. AIIM, whatever organization is there, chief also said, Mr. Owaisi said, this country has never had and will never have any Muslim vote bank. It will change the government in the state of Babri Masjid. Now the Gyan Bapi issue has cropped up. Earlier day, Mr. Chidambaram, though charge sheeted in so many crimes and so many bunglings and so many corruptions, referred the act passed 1991. All places of worship remain status quo, and they are there. So I think Chidambaram has just lost memory. How justice he should see the book of Mr. P.V. Narasimha Rao, the former Prime Minister who wrote the Ayodhya 1992 books. Now, all the documentation in that book, and when the Congress came in power in 2004, I think he had banned the book, and Narasimha Rao has already published a will on that book. After his death, that book should be published. So his death was in 2004, December, after that book published, and when Congress came to know it, the book was banned. That was time published by Rupa. Now you can find that book, historical book, on any counter. The name is Ayodhya 1992. That already written the will that this book should be published after his death. One fact. Another fact, he's talking the Babri Masjid lost. What nonsense obviously is talking now? Do you know the history of the country? Do you know your history of generation? You are Muslim or Hindu. If you go the history, 3 to 4 generation, you are Hindus. You're just a Ganeshi Lal, forefather's name. This is also a fact. How can you go escape from the facts and truth? How are you making the nonsense? 91, what law passed? Who passed the law? Just like the secularism law. Just without any consult to any democratic way passed. 1976, when the emergency was imposed in the country. 42nd Amendment. What talking about law? What is the status quo? And you people, I think the looters of the country, Aurangzeb, Humayun, Akbar, all, were not they made the country, sorry. They only ruled and just looted the country. All our heritages, all our the cultural books, all our history, facts, and now you are trying to impose. Or if you see the Taj Mahal or the Qutub Minar, how you made? Can you show any this type of historical monument throughout the world? Any Muslim country? Sorry, you don't know the history. The only Akbar, Babur, and this type of the looters only praised only in Bharat, India, not any Muslim country. Give me the facts, Mr. Owaisi. Go to the facts. Be Indian, be Bharatiya, be Hindustani, not Muslim. First, be nationalist. Don't you are trying to play the divisive politics? You will not with Jinnah. 2 blunders done by the country, one for the Pakistan, another Bangladesh. Not never separation. No division. Sorry. Try to understand the sentiments of the public of the country. All public. There is also a good Muslim in the country. There are nationalist Muslim also country. I salute them. They think how the country should be going on. Only Muslims are safe in Hindustan, Bharat. Nowhere. You know the facts. But you are trying to play the politics. Your politics is all the gone in South India and all the gone off in the West Bengal, recently in Uttar Pradesh. How many seats you gain? People knows. So you have just discarded and already this should be the gone off. So now your no logical done and no Supreme Court admitted your case. Okay, they will see. But the fact is fact. Our culture is Satmeva Jayati. Our culture is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Not like you like separatist people, not the history sitter like Chidambaram. Sorry. Now how just build the politics? No one know. People has already wise now. Every person know the facts. Every person know the truth. So you can't make the fool. Just see the video, whatever he is just speaking. I think this is baselessly. Please show the video of Mr. Owaisi.
तुमने हमारी मस्जिद को हमसे छीना, आप दूसरी मस्जिद नहीं छीन पाओगे, याद रखो। अब हम तुम्हारी इन बातों का भरोसा नहीं करने वाले कि हम बचाएंगे, नहीं तुम नहीं बचाओगे, अब हम बचाएंगे अपने मसाजिद को, अपनी तहजीब को इंशाअल्लाह। जो लोग आकर मुझसे कहते हैं कि नहीं नहीं हम हैं, तुम नहीं है,
When he speaks,
तुम
just
कभी
like those
हमारे
eyes,
साथ
less
नहीं थे,
like
तुम तो हमारे
you can
जनाजे
understand the
जमाते,
psyche of the
तुम
people.
आकर दो
They can't face the people.
आंसू बहाकर चले जाते हो।
This is the human psychology.
हमारी बर्बादी के अफसाने कोई लिखकर कोई किताब लिख देता है, कोई मज़ामीन लिख देता है, उसको कोई अवार्ड मिल जाता है। मेरे अजीज दोस्तों और बुजुर्गों, मैं आपके दरमियान में जिम्मेदारी के साथ खड़े होकर कह रहा हूं कि ज्ञानवापी मस्जिद थी और है और रहेगी इंशाअल्लाह। 1991 का कानून यह कहता है कि 15 अगस्त 1947 को जो मस्जिद मंदिर थी वो बरकरार रहेगी, और अगर कोई उसके नेचर और कैरेक्टर में तब्दीली पैदा करना चाहेगा तो 91 का पार्लियामेंट का कानून कहता है कि उन पर केस बुक करो, जेल भी जाओ, और अगर कोर्ट ने फैसला दिया तो 3 साल की सजा है। तो ये चीज को आपको समझना है।
According to ANI Hindu News tweeted, बाबरी मस्जिद पर कोर्ट का फैसला आ गया, बयानबाजी का मसला शुरू हो गया। और मैं बता रहा हूँ हमने बाबरी मस्जिद खोया है, just ANI Hindi News just tweeted about the statement of Mr. Owaisi. So I think this is only for the news, but not going to happen in reality as we know it. So I think people will see, time will see how the country is going on. All countries are united for the sake of the development, for the sake of the peace, for the sake of harmony. So if you try to disturb the harmony of the country, no people will excuse you, including the nestless Muslim in our Bharat country. So next statement, also baseless statement, Mr. Uddhav Thackeray, son of the mostly respected Hindu leader, Bala Sahibji Thackeray. I met thrice. Really, he was a leader. Now his son, the chief minister, for the vested interest, he make the chief minister, and he was trying hits out those who claimed the Shiv Sena were propagating fake Hindutva. And we do not accept your distorted Hindutva. Hindu had emperor give the idea you are spreading disorder. We don't expect such perverted Hindutva. How the CM Uddhav Thackeray hits out on BJP. So people are saying, watching who is the real, what is right, who is wrong, and who is a fake and who is a real Hindu. How does you have just protecting the masjid and all? How you are just the Palghar murder, the 2 saints. People have been watching Mr. Uddhav Thackeray. Try to understand. So you have been exposed yourself. History was different. I respect, country respect, world respect Honorable Bala Sahib Thackeray. Really. He was a man of words. He is an iron man, we can say. But you are not. Sorry. So this time has been changed now. So you should understand the real theme of Hindutva. Time will reply you very soon. And last but not least, a story from the Congress. Priyanka Gandhi has been just a demand from the Congress. Priyanka Gandhi should be made the Congress president. I don't think this time, if Sonia Gandhi is here, she will just authorize to make the Priyanka Gandhi Vadra to the Congress president. So already we have seen the one Pappu that is named by the Mr. Sidhu, Navjot Singh. Now earlier he was the BJP, now he is in Punjab Congress, and how just Punjab Congress lost in the last assembly elections, and we have seen the performance of Mr. Rahul Gandhi as president, and the design. Then working president is Sonia Gandhi, the acting president we can say, and there is 3 days Chintan Sivir. There is a word from taken from by the BJP, not the original word from the Congress, because they are already trying to play the Muslim card, trying to play the hate card, all failed. No strategy. And on the same very day, today, the senior leader of Punjab Congress and son of the great leader of Congress, Balram Jakhar, Mr. Sunil Jakhar, has left the Congress. Tata, bye-bye. And many leaders has about to left. Group 3, 23 is already there. And they are also just on the verge of split. The Congress has divided many times. The division has been made many times. When I have seen how Sonia Gandhi insulted that the great leader of the Congress, then President, 1998, Mr. Sitaram Kesri, old person, honest person who just did for the party selflessly. How the praise by the Indira Gandhi, but how he insulted, that is a really, I will not excuse Sonia Gandhi. And how the also insulted PV Narasimha Rao, one of the great reformer of the country. So time always speaks. Time will come back. Now new demand for the Priyanka Gandhi. So as that may be the problems for internal problems, according to as I think. So time will speak and hope for the best. If Priyanka Bhadra made the Congress president, maybe good or bad, that Congress knows very well, and time will speak again. And that is also a matter of fact when the many cases lodged against Mr. Robert Vadra, husband of Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, in the regime of the Congress in Haryana as well as in Delhi central government. So also matter of investigation, a matter of fact, why and what for all the corruption charges lodged against Mr. Robert Vadra. BJP has not lodged any cases against Robert Vadra. This is over for only Congress. The Congress versus Congress. Who will just come out? Time will see. So nice, thank you. Just you have watched our this news analysis program, and again we'll meet again, and just how like, subscribe, and share our this global governance news and analysis this package, and I just we have all the email and numbers, and you can send your inputs for the betterment of our news package. So nice of you, and all the best. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.